Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, even drop a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast.
Why not?
I finished.
Nice.
Good. Pause.
Yeah.
I was just chomping on some beef.
I'm Anthony Totri, joined on this this Mamba Monday
Ooh.
by Shawn D-Pause
Yeah, he
and
is.
Shane
Why is it a Mamba
Diefenbach.
Monday?
I am.
Why is it a Mamba Monday?
Yeah.
I'm sure Jason Tatum thinks it's a
Yeah,
Mamba Monday.
every day
Fair
is
enough.
Mamba Monday for Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
I like the hat, Totri.
Thanks, man.
Well,
I appreciate
yeah,
it.
that's a
I
new one.
appreciate it. I love it. I love it.
You're gonna make a shitty album about getting married. God, he fell off. Man,
Yeah,
that's sad.
you want to talk about a fucking?
Unlucky
Yeah,
Yeah,
very.
it was unlucky for us. He
Yeah,
did it
for
to
us.
himself.
for everybody. For everybody really involved. Guys, how was your weekend?
Pretty good.
Good. I went to a 1-year-old's birthday party.
So you can't say it like that, Shawn.
Why not?
We already went over this.
Why?
I went to a birthday party for whose kid is it?
My girlfriend's friends.
Yeah.
Your
Say
girlfriend's
that.
friends.
Kid.
Because
No,
when you
it's my
say I went
girlfriend's
to a
friend.
1-year-old's birthday party, it sounds like you forced yourself there.
I don't think it does. I
It
just think
doesn't,
you have
but
a
now
weird
that
brain.
you said it like that,
I went to a 1-year-old's birthday party. It's important to specify that it was a 1-year-old because a 1-year-old's birthday party.
do 1-year-olds really need birthday parties?
No.
My point
Yes.
exactly, Totri.
Yeah,
That's why I specify that it's a 1-year-old's birthday party. They don't have any friends, fucking losers. How are they don't have any friends to be there. A, B, they're not gonna remember it.
No.
Didn't even know how to blow out the candle. Like, what are we doing here?
My favorite memes are those where it's like me at 8 months old realizing that object permanence is a thing, and you're like,
For real, like
1-year-olds, toddlers, like I feel like until you get to like the age of like 7 or 8, you really don't need a birthday party.
yeah, you need to be able to have you need to be in school and have friends that can come. You need to be able to invite friends.
Can't
If you're
just
a
be
kid, that's the
family?
only reason for a birthday party.
Otherwise, it's just a holiday. Like it's a family holiday.
Yeah, it's not even for the kid. It's for the
yeah,
adults to
it's
come to.
selfish almost.
It is
Yeah.
selfish.
What are we
And the
doing?
adults just don't want to have to pay for the toys for their kids, and they want other people an excuse to have other people bring it.
Well, and the kids 95% of the time don't even want the toys. I want the box that it came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the kid got like three of its presents got doubled up. So I had like
But
two.
he or she doesn't care.
No, she didn't care. She got 2 Doc McStuffins dolls, and she was happy for each one. Dude, although I will say she got a fucking G-Wagon. She got like one of those
Oh.
like sit the baby in it
So-
and the parent can
But
control.
she's
a G-
one, bro.
Nah, but it went hard. I'm
So
not gonna lie. The baby's cute.
Producer Emma's car is decimated.
We should get her a remote control
That's
G-Wagon.
what I said. I told Leah that this morning. I said we need to get Emma a baby car.
Yes,
Can
that'd
you
be dope. Could you
please?
imagine her going down the 50 or like the 101 and just
51 and be electric.
yeah,
I think you'd get pulled over.
Yeah.
probably. But I mean, what's the cop gonna do? Give a ticket to a baby?
Hey, I'll get insurance for it. I'll like
Insure
register it and
it?
everything. We'll be good.
There were lots. It was lots of crying at the 1-year-old birthday party. Shout out LTC.
LTC in the chat. We got a tweet. I don't know if this is breaking news, but it's a tweet. We'll see what
Oh
happens.
God,
no.
you can't say that because I'm
I-
terrified.
well,
Should I
just
leave
saw-
the
I
room
just-
so it's even worse?
No. So John Rothstein tweeted, Arizona
no.
states Marcus Bagley
Turn me up. Turn
has
me
been
up.
fully
Turn me
cleared
up.
for all basketball-related activities per Bobby Hurley. Significant Pac-12 news. Former top 40 recruit who only appeared in 3 games last season due to injury.
Turn me up. I saw the tweet.
Shut
and
pause. Where are we?
We
outside!
I saw the tweet and I saw Arizona State's Marcus Bagley and I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. And then
That scared the hell out of me
yeah.
instead of reading that coach read.
It couldn't be a transfer because Shane's on the show today.
yeah.
If you weren't here, then it would have likely been a transfer. But thanks for being here.
You're welcome, Sun Devil fans.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for being here.
Sun Devil Nation, stand up!
Let's go.
You did this.
We all
You did
saw.
this.
Turn me up.
I mean, that's just before we get into what we're supposed to talk about today. Just initial thoughts on Bagley finally being cleared because we heard so much in the offseason, even during the season, about
I was
his progression.
I was pretty confident he wasn't going to transfer after what we heard from Bobby Hurley's the pre-practice press conference, I guess you would call it one.
Yeah.
Something like that. What he was saying, he was all about the recruiting process. He was like the closer for the transfers. Like he's all about this team, and
Yeah.
and that really shows you it. And for him being cleared, I mean, that's a huge hurdle to clear. He's a guy who had so much talent coming in. Obviously, older brother Marvin is in the NBA doing things. Injury prone family, I guess. So hopefully he doesn't get hurt before anything starts. And this team is dangerous. It is. It genuinely is. I'm very excited for this team, and I have been for a while. But this feels like the deepest team, and it feels like this team's back on track a little bit. And you have some, speaking of object permanence, you have player permanence. You have players coming back that, like Marcus Bagley, who can have a significant role. You have DJ Horn, who can have a significant role rather than just a platoon swap. And I know that's kind of what it is with transfers, but you have your key pieces rather than just Kamani and Jalen Grant.
Yeah. Like I've been saying, top 4 in the Pac-12, first round bye in the tourney. Here we go. I never thought he was transferring just because of the tweet, but then I guess we did have Jade. We didn't spend enough time talking about how lame it was that Jaden Daniels had an entire video created that he was coming back and then decided to transfer. Anyways,
I would be so pissed if I was the one that made the video.
That's
like, really,
exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking. But I mean, this is good. I expected him to, and I guess there's a certain element of like I'll believe it when I see it, like once he actually starts playing and stays healthy. But I mean, it's good. This was an important step in terms of getting this team, because I think this is capable of being a good team without him. But with him, it becomes a dangerous team, I think. So I'm excited. Can I make a bold prediction about this basketball team?
Aside from top 4 in the Pac-12
Yes.
with a bye in middle of June,
They will be ranked at some point this year. I don't know how bold of a prediction that is.
I mean, that's bold. When was the last time this team was ranked?
Preseason, they were number 18 3 years ago.
I think
That's the
they'll
only
end up,
time that I can think of the last time.
I think they'll end up ranked at some point.
I
this
think
season.
so
I'm not
too.
going to go
I
so
think-
far as saying they'll end the season ranked, but I think we'll see them with a number.
I think they have a very, very good shot at getting an at-large bid in the tournament.
Yes,
I think they have a
that's
very
where
good
I'm at.
shot.
as the lowest, like the low side of the expectations,
No,
or is that the high side of the?
that's pretty
expectations?
high.
Yeah.
Like, I think at worst they'll be able to fight their way to a Pac-12 semifinal if they can't make the
that's what I'm
tournament.
thinking, yeah.
But I think they can get an at-large. This team definitely has the roster to get an at-large bid.
I agree.
100%.
100% agree. I think, bold prediction number 2, we see them win a game in March, post Pac-12 tournament. Now, granted, that could be the NIT, but I think
hate
we
the
see
NIT.
them win
Stop it!
games, win a
No.
game after the Pac-12 tournament. But yeah, I expect to see them win a game in the Pac-12 tournament. This team is going to be good, man. Bobby has no excuses, and I mean, as much as they were excuses, I also think they were valid.
They were
right?
legitimate, but he also
Yeah.
said in the press conference, "There's no excuse this year."
Yeah, but I think if you have Bobby Hurley free of the major obstacles that he has in the past with the roster that he has, we're going to see a good basketball team.
Yeah, but that's also assuming. I mean, those obstacles in the past may be behind us, but every season has its own obstacles.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
you have no idea
100%.
what's to come. That's
No.
part of being a good coach, is being able to coach your way past.
Yeah.
all those.
Just don't put UCR on the schedule again.
Don't put UCR on the schedule. Make sure that the arena
Make sure
has
you're
electricity.
scoring at least 30 points a game.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, right? Like
Holy
you
man.
have to like
War
the
goes
COVID
back.
problems. You can at least assume are not going to be as problematic as they were last year.
Yeah.
You're going to have to. The fingers crossed. The arena never loses electricity, so you don't have games canceled for that reason. But that's even a bigger
Hopefully,
knock on wood.
monkeypox don't find their way.
Brother,
Don't even start.
stop.
Did I
I'm
ever
just
tell you
saying.
when I was at Syracuse, there was
God.
mumps outbreak that started with the women's lacrosse team. There was a
Mumps?
mumps outbreak, yeah. So hopefully mumps doesn't make its way to Arizona State's campus.
Can we just not talk about that shit? Jesus.
10 minutes in, we've brought up Ebola and first 1-year-old birthday parties.
yeah,
and
forcing your way into one.
You brought that up. To be clear,
You
No.
insinuated-
You brought it up.
I brought up the 1-year-old
He
birthday
changed
party.
the narrative.
I never had anything to do
I
with
didn't
forcing
change the
my. I was
narrative. swayed the
invited.
narrative.
I was
confused.
invited.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works. You
We'll-
whip, you
we'll
whip
cir-
the votes
We'll circle back.
to 1-year-old birthday party.
This basketball
Just
team
like
is going to
Shawn
be good.
did.
This basketball team is going to be good, and it's going to be even better with Marcus.
Okay, well that segues perfectly into our topic of the day, guys. Buying and selling Arizona State sports
Stonks.
programs. And why don't we start with ASU men's basketball? We talked about it. You're getting Marcus Bagley back. You're getting one of the most tenured coaches at ASU and Bobby Hurley coming back. Obviously, we've talked about the additions that stretch far and wide really across the country. And then you get DJ Horn back as well. Are you buying or are you selling ASU men's basketball?
Buy. I'm buying
Pac-12,
all the stocks.
Pac-12.
What are you trying to get me to say?
Bye.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get me to say Pac-12 champions, and I was like,
No,
well, hold on.
no.
Got too much dip on your chip. But I'm buying the program. I think, like, if we're treating this like stocks, their value is relatively low compared to, like, they first knocked out in the first round of the Pac-12 tournament, missed the NCAA tournament.
I think
For
he's
the
buying.
audio listeners,
He's buying.
Shane
He's
is
slamming his
banging
credit card.
on the what are these? Side tables?
Not only am I gonna get, yes, they are. Not only am I gonna get some big stonk in ASU basketball, I'm getting 2% cash back.
Wow.
Oh, you know, a little Capital One action going. Not a sponsor.
Hashtag not an ad.
Hashtag not Capital One.
Anyways, no, but I think you look at what the value is, that it's not very high. I don't think nationally there's going to be a lot of people very interested in this program, but they should be. And I think when it's all said and done, a lot of people outside of the Valley are going to be like, where the hell did this team come from?
Yeah,
I forgot about
think-
Bobby Hurley. I
think
forgot about Bagley.
people are going to underestimate it, and that is why, just like what ASU is going to have in the first round of the Pac-12 tournament, I'm going to buy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
bring that again full circle.
Yeah, first circle.
Yeah, that was a miss.
First-year-old baby,
A miss on your
Yeah,
part.
well,
Birthday
I just
party.
thought you were being a little overzealous.
1-year-old.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I'm also buying the program. I think
Woo!
this is
Toty Stonks!
this has got to be one of the most exciting teams in Tempe next year. And I don't see a reason why this team isn't going to be a tournament team next year, especially if they can split with U of A.
Are you guaranteeing?
Whoa!
Are you
Yeah,
guaranteeing
I
a
think
tournament
this, I
appearance?
think this is a tournament team.
It is crazy how
Should
far.
we feed this clip to John? Because he needs to tweet. That's breaking news itself.
Yeah, it's crazy how far we've come from Totri and I being the ASU basketball realists, or
You guys were
depending on
pessimists.
pessimist. Depends how you
No,
ask.
it did. We weren't really
when
pessimists.
we got here, we had no reason to be optimistic about
Nobody
this team.
did. Even the players. Why would you be optimistic about
Shane
a
was
team like that?
literally the only one.
And it worked!
Shane was like the guy in the
okay.
stands, just waving the flag, like woo!
It's
Nobody's there.
Major League.
Down by 50.
Yeah,
Major
Woo!
League. He's the one in the outfield bleachers banging the drum, and
Yeah.
it's just like there's no one else there.
Yeah.
And then the announcer's like, "This raucous crowd," and it's literally just Shane.
They're getting slaughtered. Like,
yeah,
But
just a bit outside.
I don't think that one's got the distance.
But
This was
now
different.
we're all the
It's
way here,
different.
and yeah, be careful how you use the word "worked," because I don't. You're implying that you had something to do with it.
No, I'm saying like it paid off because I didn't look like a complete crazy
Yeah, he
man.
bought when everyone thought he was crazy.
yeah, if you would have bought,
You,
I
you
bought-
ever see The Big Short?
I bought Bitcoin when it was in 2010.
You
That's
ever
what
see
just
The Big
happened.
Short? He shorted the market.
But then I didn't sell it. I didn't sell it fast enough.
Yeah, and then it all.
Should've sold it.
This was
Sold
GME.
it. I
This
should have
was
sold it after the Kamani dunk at its
yeah,
high.
Yeah.
that would have
This-
been incredible
this-
if you would have sold it there.
This was 100% like GME. Everyone was just like, "Let's do GME," and we're like,
I'm
everyone
just excited that we have some totroptimism.
Wow, we're just turning my name into all sorts of different.
Totropnism.
Totroptimism.
Trop. Okay.
Totroptomedy.
Trotop-
Trotrompedy.
It sounds like
Trom. Totries.
Tromedy?
Optimism.
Tromedy.
Totries Optimism
Totromedy.
Shop. Come by and sell here.
Okay,
That is this show is a totromedy. It's a
Yeah, it's a comedy and tragedy.
comedic tragedy. Yeah. With
Wow.
Totri.
Wow. Next up, let's go ASU softball.
Sell.
Oh,
Sell,
man.
buy.
No, I think everyone thinks the world's on fire. I'm
Yeah,
buying right
again,
now.
Sean's buying?
the stock's low.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna end up.
Is it low though?
Yeah, they lost their coach. They lost their two coaches. They've had three players enter the
And now
the
Trisha Ford
portal.
is just, come, my children, come.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's that scary.
Sean had a 1-year-old's birthday party.
This,
Pause.
again.
Pause.
That would be Shane at the 1-year-old's birthday
Whoa!
party. I'm just there.
Can we not do this? Can we not get AC softball? I'm buying.
I'm buying.
Jeez,
I don't know-
Jeez Louise, my guy.
How many programs I'm selling, to be honest, but
You just throwing stuff now?
I'm throwing a fit.
Oh.
like
Also,
a 1-year-old at a
No!
birthday party.
just saying. I am. Oh God. If you're not buying or selling, can you just avoid this?
Yeah,
You don't have to. Yeah, you know.
I wouldn't touch the stock. Not until
That's
they hire a coach.
probably fair.
it's too volatile.
Not until they hire a coach and I can really see where the direction of this is going. I like the the general components of this team. I like Sid Sanders. I like Mac Morgan. I like Yanira Acuna. I like the recruits. But it's just a big question mark right now because you don't know how many of these players are still going to stay. Obviously, there's multiple players still in the portal. Alina Torres, Lindsay Lopez, Christiana Watson, Allison Royalty. Like, you just don't know exactly who is coming back. And just like we talk about football, just because those players are in the portal doesn't mean they can't return. However, I would be shocked if they came back here before they would up and go to Texas A&M. But
I also don't know if them going to A&M is a lock.
It's not necessarily a lock.
I think the biggest reason that they probably left is like, okay, they lost the head coach. The window has probably shifted a little bit. With Lopez specifically, I think this is their last year. Like, they have to win now. I think the freshman, Mac Morgan, Cindy Sanders, maybe if this year is bad and they don't get along with the head coach and they don't see promise in the program, then you see them transfer. But for right now, they have time to kind of stick it out with this program.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a lock, and we'll get into this a little bit later, but I listened back to Trisha Ford's introductory press conference a couple days ago, and she has spoken to the former ASU players that are in the portal. That was expected of her and I guess of the players, but none of them, to my knowledge, have made that official move yet. So
you think it'll happen?
I think at least one goes. I think especially Alina Torres goes. But you never know. A lot still to transpire. So I'm not touching it. You said you're buying?
Yeah.
Buying.
I didn't realize that not touching it was on the table. I'm also not touching it.
You're also not touching it. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's get to ASU football. What are you doing, Shawn?
I feel like it's illegal to buy this stock.
Yeah. It's illegal to buy it?
Yeah.
Oh,
This one is definitely have some.
I'm buying this stock.
This one is
If
under
it's legal,
federal
I'm about it.
investigation.
I'm about it.
Even if it's
We
not.
make the rules. It's legal. I'm buying it.
I'm buying it. I mean, it's
Because it's low. It's on the floor. It's like a penny stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it can't get much worse. And even if it does, you're not
Somebody
losing a
knock
lot
on
of money.
something.
But even if it does, you're not losing a lot of money. It literally can't get much worse. Unless this
Brother,
program
you
ceases
are-
to exist, how is it going to get
Be
worse?
nice.
How is it going to get worse?
I'm
Well,
buying
guys.
500 shares at half a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about it. Oh, they miss a bowl? Like, oh boy. God forbid we're not playing in the Las Vegas Bowl against Wisconsin. Like, obviously I want to be in a bowl, but like,
Low tone feels like another violation. Yeah, it does.
but I guess I'll buy it because like it's another one that I
I really
know how
think
much I
Emory
wanna buy
Jones
it,
is going to
but-
surprise a lot of people. I think Emory Jones
Oh,
is going to
yeah.
be a top 3 quarterback in the Pac-12.
wow. I don't know about that.
Who are you ranking above him besides the obvious two?
You give me Cameron Rising and Caleb Williams.
Bo Nix.
Oh my god. I love Bo Nix. Yeah.
Bo Nix is
Bo Nix?
Bo Nix is the knob of NCAA quarterbacks. Just you never know what you're gonna get. Can be amazing, can be really, really bad.
Yeah. But he makes some electric plays.
That's
Yeah.
every college quarterback ever.
But especially Bo Nix.
Washington State has dude from Incarnate Word. I forget his name, but they have a new quarterback
got an
coming in that's
Incarnate
electric.
Word?
Oh, and
Cal's got a new quarterback too.
Washington has Penix Jr. I think it's Washington Penix Jr. from Indiana, and he was supposed to be a Heisman candidate like 2 years ago.
Cal got the Purdue transfer.
Yeah.
Plummer's son.
Yeah. So there's quarterbacks in this conference.
Yeah,
this
but
year.
I think Emory Jones has got something to prove.
I
I think
so
it's
does
gonna
Bo
be-
Nix.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't know.
Bo Nix and Emory Jones are basically the same. Like they're coming from the SEC, somewhat inconsistent.
So we're buying again, though.
I'm buying just because of how low the stock is. I just feel like you don't
might as
stand
well.
to lose
I feel
much.
like Bo Nix and the Oregon offense are gonna look weird though.
Have a new coach too.
Yeah.
That's it, but it's another one where it's like I just don't know what I'm going to get with that team.
Emory Jones and Bo Nix with a total of what that.
The Pac-12 could be Mac-esque this year, and not necessarily in like the offense. Just like you really don't know what you're going to get, and really almost any team can win it.
So we got a true action game. though.
ASU football for me is like when I've got like, say I got like $53 in my
Robinhood.
in my Robinhood, in my DraftKings and
Yeah.
whatever. It's like the $3.50 that I throw
Like,
on something
So
crazy
you want to get into $50 to get $50
because I just want to have it like an exact number, so I just
Yeah,
throw it on
No,
something crazy.
That's what I did when I bet on the match. I had like 2-12-37 in my account, so I'm like 12-37 on Josh Allen
yeah.
and Pat Mahomes.
And if it hits, you're like, damn,
You're
today
like,
was a
hell
good
yeah.
day. And if it doesn't, you're like, yeah, I'm not really
And I
sweating.
got an even number to look
Yeah,
at.
exactly.
I in my DraftKings, I threw the rest of my balance at like $46 was a gross number. I was like, I don't like this number. I'm gonna refill my account. I threw like $46 something cents on Julio Rodriguez to win the AL MVP.
When you do
Plus
that?
475 at the start of the season.
Oh, okay.
He's now plus 130, the favorite.
Ooh.
Love to see that.
We love
Wait
it.
until Bobby Witt's second half.
You know what I think I told people. I
Yeah.
did every Monday through Friday on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Daily bets. We gave that prop out. So
And what app do you use?
DraftKings Sportsbook.
It's the only sports betting app that you guys should be using. If you don't know by now, go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code PHNX. And right now, you can make any $5 bet during the NBA Finals and get $150 in free bets instantly. That's promo code PHNX only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Guys, do we have a DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week because we've got Game 5, Golden State, Boston tonight.
I like Steph Curry over 10.5 assists and rebounds. Yeah.
At first, I thought you said
That feels like a
Seth
very
Curry.
me bet.
Yeah. Well, it's just because he is rebounding at such a high clip in these playoffs. He's had or in this finals, he's averaging like 8 rebounds a game.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's just disgusting. He's a great rebounding guard. And I think he does that again tonight. So it's like minus 130 on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Throw 3 units on that. My unit's $10, so it's like $39. Win 30 back.
Nice. What are you going, Shawn?
This is the in honor of Spicy Dill, who is currently injured.
Oh man, are they still playing?
Edmonton Oil Kings.
When does that end?
They play tonight. I think they have a chance to win the series because they had a chance to win the series.
Is this the conference final?
This is the Western Hockey League final. So the
Oh, it's
winner,
the whole thing.
the winner of this goes to the Memorial Cup.
How does that work?
So I actually kind of learned this. If you want to learn more about hockey, watch PHNX Coyotes.
We're
just live right
promoting-
now.
We're
Live right now,
promoting
but-
everything right now.
But the way that the Memorial Cup works is the winner of the Western Hockey League, the Ontario Hockey League, and the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, and the host team all play in the Calder Cup, which is interesting because the host team this year finished like third in their division and got eliminated in the first round of their playoff. So you have 3 league champions and some bums. But then they can end up winning the Memorial Cup if they just get hot. So it's very interesting. But the winner of this will go to play.
So what are their odds on the draft?
Currently, the Edmonton Oil Kings are a minus 320 money line, but they're plus 100 puck line at minus 1.5. This is a team that won the semifinals. The final game of that series, like 7-2 or something like that. They can put up goals, and I don't think Dylan Gunther scored in that game, so they can put up goals without Dylan Gunther. So I like their puck line minus 1.5 tonight against the Seattle Thunderbirds, 6:30. Watch a little Canadian junior hockey. Why not?
Do you guys know what I'm going with?
Marcus Smart over rebounds.
I'm going Marcus Smart under.
Oh,
We're changing it up. He's at
Oh
4.5 right now. I've been getting it at 3.5. His last few rebound totals, he has been pretty phenomenal hitting that over. He didn't get a rebound in the first half of Friday's game. Scared the living shit out of me. I think he ended with 4 or 5 on Friday. Like I said, it's set at 4.5. I'm hitting the under on that one. I think
I saw somebody give out the grossest prop today. It was Marcus Smart over 3.5 rebounds, but the odds on it were minus 180. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah, this is plus money for
Yeah.
his over at plus 135. I'm taking the under. Or if you don't like that, I love Jason Tatum's PRA at 40.5. I think he's going to have a big game tonight.
Jaylen Brown's PRA, 33.5.
Take them both.
I think
Yeah.
Southern's going to win. I think the two of
Dude,
them
you
are
should
gonna...
be able to combine PRAs.
Dude, that would actually be an electric. Like
Give
an
me
80.
give me Tatum and Brown over 82.5 PRA.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
That talk about stimulating. Ding ding ding. Oh, he got a rebound. Pass it to Tatum. That's an assist for Brown and 3 for Tatum. Oh my god.
That actually is electric.
Yeah.
100%. Those are our DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the weeks. Again, use promo code PHNX only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an
What?
official sports betting partner of the NBA. What?
You said that's our DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the weeks.
Pick of the week. Picks of the
is
week.
what he meant, but that's
No,
okay.
I know. It was just funny because you were
Don't
like
be
pick
so
of the week.
mean.
It
was
wasn't
trying to be
that
mean.
funny. Nobody laughed but you.
I guess it wasn't.
See, that
it
was
wasn't.
funny.
That was funny.
See, that was
It
funny.
wasn't so much that it was funny. It was just like it's like when people say attorney generals. It's like, that's not how that works.
Like Attorney General?
It's attorneys general. Plural
Okay.
attorney general.
Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for more
Big
details.
grammar guy. I don't know what to
Yes.
tell
Couple more programs that I want to see if you guys are buying or selling before we get into our next topic. ASU baseball.
you. Oh, sell. Sell.
It's also on the floor though.
Yeah, but like, this is like the floor, and it's gonna crush the Earth's like floor and like just keep
Gonna
going
go
down.
through the crust, through
Yeah.
the mantle.
I
It's just going. It's just gonna go all the way down.
I need to see something from Willie first.
I don't
Recruiting wise.
I just this has. I mean, this is what like he doesn't have a class yet.
Yeah.
I don't see why I don't see how it's gonna get any worse. He doesn't have a class yet.
I think it might get worse before it gets better. So I'm selling, keeping an eye on the stock, and getting ready to buy once it gets a little lower.
I'm setting my buying point at a certain monetary value. When it gets that low, to automatically buy. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and be like, "Holy shit! I just bought 800 Willie Bloomquists."
R/Wall Street bets.
Dear God.
No, don't go there.
I'm not
Awful,
touching this
awful
stock.
Do not
place.
go there. You do not get financial advice from us or Reddit.
I'm not touching this this stock again. It's like one of those stocks that you see its numbers are all weird and you don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You research it,
You're
you
like, is
still
that a
don't know what it
This
is.
is a Wall Street
Yeah.
bets bet. They're like, fucking AMC, get in on it. And you're like, why are we putting money on a movie theater?
Max buying. Max says he's gonna buy right
Yeah, I
now
don't
and he's
hate it.
gonna see us on the moon.
See you on the moon.
This is a stock where I'm okay not buying it, and if you're on the moon, it's one that I'm like gassing you up in Discord or hyping you up like congratulations on buying it, but I'm not touching it.
I'm going on Reddit and being like, buy, and then not actually putting any money on it.
So you like on when you're on bets?
No, I sometimes put money on my bets. I sometimes do. If I put money on something, it's my bets picks.
Usually
If
when
you want
he's
a
on
real
bets,
man that'll put money on his bets, follow me
Yo.
on Twitter. I put my money where my mouth is every single day.
What did
Okay,
Max
Matt.
say
She
on-
said, if you want to put your money where our mouths are.
which is just tiggity pose.
Terrible sentence.
Dear God. Okay, guys.
You know, why don't we do the woe anymore?
Why?
Because that's what you look like when you do the
Can
well.
you do it? I never do it. I'm just saying, why?
You
as
just
a, as
did.
a, as a society. See, it kind of goes hard.
No, it's
I do it a
something-
lot,
It's something
actually.
that's kind of just like
I like
lost
the
its-
one-handed woe where you're just like.
It's lost its flavor.
I like
Yeah.
you gotta throw it
Like
up.
those Takis that have been sitting here.
They actually didn't. I'm gonna have one.
Please don't. Those have been here for almost a month.
No, I haven't. They've been here for like
No.
They've been here for
Oh,
almost...
Trisha Ford was the coach.
about 2.5 weeks.
Fingers instantly blue.
Yeah, it's crazy how dirty those things get.
Mm-hmm.
Those things aren't messy.
The preservatives, man.
You went too chip heavy on your snack draft.
Okay. Last one.
I'm excited for our Wednesday draft.
The Arizona State athletic program as a whole. Are you buying or are you selling? I'm
There's
selling.
another one. Everything is so low.
I'm selling and I'm deleting the app.
I think I'm selling only because, again, I think it'll get worse before it gets better, because you're gonna hit a point where like Ray gets fired, Herm gets fired.
But at that point, when they get fired, I feel like the stock has gone up. When they get fired,
no, it's general.
they could
just
put
like
Doodle Bop from SpongeBob as the athletic
You call
director.
him Doodle Bop?
Doodle Bop, whatever you want to call him, Doodle whatever. And I will
Doodle Ray.
This is a.
Doodle Ray. Mahoy Minoy.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. This is a.
Except it's Mahoy Herm.
Stop it. This is a.
There's some people that are like, what the fuck are they talking about right now?
This is.
Mahoy Herm.
This is a program this is like a huge Fortune 500 company that you expect to go through a change of leadership soon, but you don't know for sure. So you just stay away and wait.
No, I feel like we're insider trading right now, because not that we have any knowledge, but like I feel like if you compare it to the
Taki's weird aftertaste now.
yeah, if you compare it to the rest of the country, they probably just look at ASU and they're like, okay, it's ASU, whatever. And then we're like, I think Herm's getting fired soon.
That's our
Sell.
insider knowledge.
Well, it's not actually insider knowledge. But like,
ASU is like Dogecoin.
Are you gonna expand?
No, it's just like Dogecoin. Like you're hoping, like is Ray is the Doge father.
It's a meme stock.
Yeah,
It is a meme stock. ASU football is a meme stock. ASU football is just kind of a meme.
it's just ASU sports meme. That's it. That's really all it is.
Hey, shout out Jordan Van Klinken though.
Who is that?
Brother.
Jordan Van Klinken?
The
The
golf?
the
That's Armin.
shot put
Nice.
or
Oh.
discus.
Electric.
The field. She's a field athlete. Guy's looking goofy out here.
Listen, man, I think
She
you're
just
looking goofy.
No, I know who I'm talking about. She just defended her championship at the NCAA Nationals.
Well, congratulations to her.
Yes, ASU track school. ASU is just a track and field school. It's a
I'm
no
done.
equipment foot school.
I'm done dubbing ASU anything at this point. They're transfer you. That's what
not
it
in
is.
triathlon. Not in. They're like I don't need
Not
any
yet.
equipment, just my body school. That's what kind of school they are. Track and field. Well, I guess field you kind of need equipment, but track and field, triathlon, swim and dive.
Okay.
Just
You know how
God-given talent.
she should celebrate her
how's
what is
that,
it?
Toaster?
Defense of a championship? With some 4 peaks.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the finger? Oh. Yeah.
These
This
signs
stuff
go,
right here.
These signs go crazy.
They do, but I've been told they don't work.
No, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Turn it on.
Well,
This one's plugged off.
it's just you don't.
Unplugged.
It's gonna look bad on the camera. 'cause it's so bright.
Oh, okay.
Real good for the audio listeners.
For everybody listening on audio, we're telling you about the 4 Peaks kilt lifter sign that we got back here. And if you don't know, it's only been a week, but it feels like we've been partnered with them forever.
Yeah.
And the fridge is, holy smokes, it is full.
Yeah. Me and the homies this weekend, we were drinking responsibly. I will tell you what.
Were you?
Me and the homies were just responsibly drinking like a mofo.
With 4 Peaks?
4 Peaks, hazies, and kilt lifters. We played some Legend of Zelda while we were drinking
which one?
Wind Waker.
Yes,
on the
bro.
GameCube.
Fucking great. That's a top 5 game all time.
It's unreal.
That shit goes crazy. Had to on the GameCube back in the day.
Dude, we watched the intro and we tried to finish a beer before it ended. Easy to do. Great intro, really long. But the music to do it. Do, 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 do. And it's
God, I
like,
miss that game. I miss being a child.
I was being a child too, honestly.
Like, it was so simple.
Just okay, you know what? Keep singing that. Keep singing that. Yeah. Again, go out, try 4 Peaks beers, man. I'm a big fan of the peach. That shit goes absolutely insane. That's what I had when we were at the brewery.
I thought you were talking about the song.
No, I mean the song goes hard too. Gotta be 21 or older, and don't forget to drink responsibly. Thank you,
Such a
Shane.
banger.
Thank you,
Such a
Shane,
banger.
for
If
that.
you haven't played Wind Waker, WYD, it's so good.
What are you done?
What are you doing?
What are you done?
NBIC with WYD.
I want to get to
Hey,
Trisha,
how you doing?
want to get to Trisha Ford's comments at Texas A&M for a quick second. We talked already about
You
how,
have to.
and just for a tad,
Makes me sad.
quick little moment, how she has talked to the players in the portal. But I was really, what really stuck out to me was her response to the question when she was asked pretty much of what attracted her to the Texas A&M job. And she really said the facilities were a big part of the selling point for her, because it is that, and I guess the connection that she had with leadership there, which stuck out.
Did you watch it or did you just hear it?
I watched it.
Did you see any money signs in her eyes when she said that?
She was smiling a lot.
Okay.
She was smiling a lot. But hey, she's still early in that tenure, so she hasn't been burned by Texas A&M yet. So we'll see what happens. But she brought
Do you
up,
think they're gonna fake any wins?
probably not, talking about how in terms of recruiting, it is so much easier to get a player to go to your school when you are able to get them to a facility like they have at Texas A&M. And when they're there, it's almost like, how can you not commit? Where we love Club Farrington, but like overall the facilities at ASU, I feel like we can agree, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, everything could use a boost.
The softball cages, there's like 4 of them, right? It's not a huge. It's out of the dugout. It's not huge.
No.
Like it's just this. The players of this school deserve better, and they always have. But again, it's hard to say that when the president doesn't have the same priorities as somebody that would want to succeed as much in sports. And that's not even a knock on Crow when we say this. Like, he's the president of a major university that has other things to deal with. That's just not sports.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But
When your job is to cover sports, it sucks a little bit.
yeah,
Do you think that ASU being such a large public institution hurts Like
Yes.
that it hurts the school in terms of Michael Crow not being able to, or not maybe wanting to put a priority on sports because he's got so many other
For
things
sure.
to deal with.
For sure. There's also just not that much. Like you don't see the same type of heritage in sports here as you do other schools.
Yeah.
You just don't. And
Yeah.
like, that's a huge problem.
I mean, yeah, it's tough, but like, and I wrote an article on PHNX that was published this morning comparing ASU to other major sports programs, specifically Notre Dame, but like ASU's enrollment, right, is at 78,000 just on campus. That doesn't include the 50 some odd thousand online. Notre Dame's undergraduate enrollment number is less than 9,000.
Yeah.
And they're able to sell out 80,000 seats at Notre Dame Stadium for 247 consecutive games. ASU struggles to fill a 30,000 stadium. Like, that's just inexcusable. And we talked a little bit last week. Part of that is a stadium. Part of that is the history. Part of it is the play.
I'd say it's 80% culture at this point.
But like, it's never too late to build a culture.
No, it's definitely not.
But I mean, also, to be fair, how many schools do you see that have the success that ASU has? Like, obviously, it's
None.
not, but in a major metropolitan area, with the exception of USC and UCLA. Like, think about all the major schools; they don't have anything else to compete with. There's nothing else in Tuscaloosa or Austin, Texas, or South Bend or Columbus, Ohio, with the exception of, I guess, the Blue Jackets. But
I mean, you could look at all the Florida schools.
Tallahassee, Gainesville,
Miami.
Miami hasn't been good in anything recently, though.
Not
They're-
recently.
they're-
Not
they're-
recently, but historically.
they're just like ASU. Their football team had a
No, there's
era.
a lot more culture behind the
Well, yeah.
Miami Hurricanes. Than
Their
there is
football
Arizona
had an
State.
era, but they haven't been able to get back to it.
No, but you could argue that in terms of facility, fan support, even play on the field, Miami has been better than ASU.
Okay, but also Miami
That's a
is Miami.
Yeah, but that's a major.
No, I know, but like you think about things that are attractive to a 18-year-old kid, the beach, and just the culture of Miami is a little different than Phoenix. But otherwise, like USC, that's Los Angeles, and you have people like OJ who went out there who wanted to be a star, right? Like, but otherwise, you look at other programs, like they're in areas that don't have an NFL football team to compete with the exception, again, I guess a little bit of Miami, but that is a very unique case. So I mean, it's just another obstacle. There's obstacles here that are like outside of the power of specifically Ray, which is why I give Ray a hard time, but also like it's not all his fault.
Yeah, Mac brings up a point. Notre Dame is also a little bit of an outlier. Lots of people who end up rooting for Notre Dame didn't always go there, but like
That's true.
that's what you want, right? You want to be so damn good for years on end that people that didn't even go to your university want to root
It's a
for you.
vicious cycle thing. How do you get there if you don't
Okay,
have that?
well, Notre Dame also has two things going for it. It is extremely Catholic and extremely Irish.
And Rudy.
Like, and Rudy. Like, well, but that's not even like there's people who are going to see that and they're going to be like, I'm Irish and I'm Catholic. Go Notre
Yeah,
Dame.
there's Alabama fans that didn't go to Alabama. Same with Clemson and
Okay,
Ohio State
but-
and all those other schools.
Yeah, but those are
But
also
it's also like it's the market is cornered at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to burst through the scene, establishing yourself, like kind of like Cincinnati did. I mean, they're Cincinnati fans because of how much. Like you just need that kind of one good year.
Yeah.
With as much as I hate to say, it, you just have to have like enticing field play on the field, like swag, like. The only reason why I
there's
like
no
to watch
Sauce Gardner and
Sauce
Kobe
Gardner and Kobe
Bryant.
Bryant.
Like,
That was an electric defense. Desmond Ritter, kind of ass, but that's okay. You have to have something like that. You have to have a breakout year, and it comes over time. I mean, Desmond Ritter, a 4-year starter, like it just has to come. And I know it's such a unique situation, but all of these are. ASU's in a unique situation themselves. They're going through this. But it's just, when is that going to come, and who needs to support who first?
You got to have
Does the
that
school need to
crucial
support
win.
the fans first, or do the fans need to support the school first? You don't know the answer to that.
I feel like the school has to support the fans first.
But why
But
would they
again,
do that when
that's
they're not
just-
showing any
That's just
ROI?
me. Because the fans don't know anything to the school.
I think at a certain point it is like when you're talking about like this can get into a whole philosophical conversation about whether or not this is even actually an amateur sport, but like as far as it's a professional entertainment product is what college sports are, specifically college football. it is their job to put an interesting product on the field for fans to want to come. And I know it's nice to sit in like this fairy tale where it's like, oh, it's a school and alumni should forever Sun Devils and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it's an entertainment product, especially, again, in a major metropolitan area where there's so many other things that you can focus on if you want to be a sports fan. Like, you need to put a product on the field. So I think that starts with the school. And I mean, Cincinnati, like, even they're in a different situation because people like Cincinnati because they're not a Power 5 school and they're not one of these programs that's supposed to be good. And that's why people...
Yeah, but neither is Arizona State. That's what I'm saying.
No, but Arizona State, if you see Arizona State, it's like, okay, that's a school from a major... if they're in this college football playoff, it's okay. They're a Pac-12 champion who beat UCLA and Oregon.
I don't see any reason why Arizona State can't have the same name recognition when it comes to like play on the field without the caveat of, oh, they're in a major metropolitan area of like an Oregon or of Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
like, I don't see why they can't.
The reason why they can't right now is because they haven't had that year yet. Oregon has had multiple years, college football playoff years, and they just need that. But going back to the who goes first, like, yes, the fans need, or the school needs to put the fans first. I agree, that's the first step. But I'm saying from a school standpoint, I don't know if they're going to do that because they don't see a benefit in it yet. Which sucks. But let's stop talking what ifs, or this is a total what if. Let's stop talking philosophical things. But how electric would it be for, because this is on a such different level than like, you know, like a Washington State or a team like that from the Pac-12 going to being very good at football, being a top 25 team for multiple years on end. ASU has such a unique situation where if they get good, it's going to be unstoppable for a while because you're getting so much money to come in. You can upgrade your facilities then because you have so many people around you with an ever-growing area in the Phoenix metropolitan area. Like this team, football, basketball, whatever, if they have like 5 consecutive years of being good on a national level, that's going to bring in so much money to the school.
Yeah, but the problem is they've never had that kind of success.
I know. That's why it's a what if. I'm saying if that can happen, there is a huge return on investment. But for that 1 year success, it's been proven that it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. ASU football has been ranked a couple of times. They don't do anything with it, though.
They get embarrassed every time that they have been ranked.
Again, but I get him going. I just think that ASU, I don't think there is another school in the country that is in a situation like ASU is.
But what's the situation that makes them so unique?
Like I said, the being in the major metropolitan area, and it's not just that they're in a major metropolitan area. The people here, most Phoenicians are not Phoenicians. Yeah. You have a lot of people from LA. You have a lot of people from Chicago, the Northeast. Like,
I've never heard anybody say that.
Phoenicians?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, that's what they're called, but
yeah. Really? You've never heard that?
No.
Maybe it's like a transplant thing. Like I've heard people here called Phoenicians.
I don't like that word.
I feel like didn't they invent the alphabet?
Yeah.
I was saying I don't like transplant. I don't like that word.
Oh. No, Phoenicians is what Phoenicians is what.
It feels like somebody's taking.
Yeah, when you think about it, you're like, oh.
Get away from my organs.
Yeah, they just planted a Chicago person's kidney in here.
Ew.
Phoenicians is what they're called though.
Well, Phoenician comes from.
No, I know, but it also is how.
Never heard that.
Yeah. Anyways, Jersey also has. Yeah, Rutgers is a similar. Think about it. Power 5 conference.
Rutgers sucks.
So does ASU.
No. Rutgers is atrocious.
Isn't Josh talking about the situation? Like,
well, no, yeah, he is, which is not. But Rutgers is actually a great example. Like now that I think about it, it's a major metropolitan area, with other big cities around it. A lot of people that are there probably aren't from there. Like, it's hard for them to get good. I don't think that. I think that's an excuse. It's not hard for ASU to get good. ASU has put themselves in this position where now they have to play from behind because for years on end, they didn't value their athletic program. They've made poor decisions in terms of hiring coaches on a national level. They tried the Herm experiment, and that has got them nothing but in the midst of an NCAA investigation. But again, when that was made, no one was criticizing that move.
No, there were people criticizing that move because Herm had never been a good coach before. There were people that had saw football. They're like, okay, this is either going to be amazing or it's going to be garbage. And it has turned out to be garbage. And at this point, they need to own the decision. They're not going to get good until after the potential repercussions of the NCAA investigation because major recruits aren't going to want to go there. ASU is not going to be able to get major recruits, assuming that the violations in the repercussions are a loss of scholarships. So it's a tough cycle, but you're not going to see that great 5-year chunk until Herm is gone, until the violations and everything have passed. So like at this point, we're talking like 2026, 2025, like, and then you get to start doing this. So like it's a tough cycle because people that are at ASU now don't want to go to football games. My little brother is a sophomore now at ASU, did not go to a single football game last year. And in my response to why is because why do you want to go watch a shitty football team that hasn't done anything for years on end? That's like being a Cleveland Browns fan just for the hell of it.
But it's the thing I keep going back to. You're going to this school. This is your school. You're put into this situation, and yeah, it's hard to support non-field product like that. But that's what ASU has to learn how to do is they have to learn how to convert fans to support it even through the bad. And I know they don't deserve it. Trust me, I know. And that was very well said. But it's just so hard. Again, it's the vicious cycle. There's no way, and it's going to take a while. But I think the silver lining in all of this, we're on this road trip together. Yeah. And we're great people to be in a car with.
Yeah.
So
100%. And if you,
it's a long road trip. But
if you want to join us on the road trip, head over to gophnx.com today and become a member of the family, because when you do, you're going to get either a free t-shirt from the locker or your first month for 50 cents just for signing up. We've got some great content, not just from the Sun Devils show, but Coyotes, Suns, Cardinals, literally everybody. I know there were a bunch of shows today, some going on right now that have had some
still going on right
phenomenal guests. Definitely, like we said, head over to gophnx.com today and become a member, because there are some great deals. There's some great content, and there is some even better merch. Guys, the last topic of the day. This weekend is Father's Day.
I'm so scared.
And that's all I put in the rundown.
I'm so scared.
That's all I put in the rundown.
I'm very worried.
I want to
discuss
the best and worst cartoon fathers.
Okay.
There were so many ways that could have gone, and a lot of them were bad.
I'm not using any resources, and I don't think any of that should.
That's
do
fair.
This off rip.
Yeah.
Cartoon dads specifically?
What about lack thereof cartoon dads?
What does
like
that
Dexter?
mean?
Did Dexter have a dad?
I don't know, but I feel like that in and of itself is a knock on Dexter's father.
Yeah.
Him not being in the show, kind of on him.
Yeah. The dad, the professor from Powderpuff Girls, that dad, he was very loving. He gave them superpowers.
Yeah, but you could also
be experimenting.
Yeah, you could.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why are you putting your kids in that situation?
Well, he's making kids, right? Didn't he make them?
I don't remember.
I think he made them.
He made them.
Yeah.
Like literally in jars.
No mom in the story. He just made them.
That's pretty.
Hold on.
Single father.
Whoa!
Single father.
All right, let's get off of that topic. Let's get off of that topic.
Dexter's dad a total L for leaving a bombshell mom.
Yeah.
Dude,
True though.
Bro.
Yo.
Bro, okay. No, not yo. Holy good God. That is the hottest cartoon mom ever.
Brother? What was that?
No, it's not the hottest cartoon mom ever.
It's pretty damn close.
Is this where we're at right now?
This is Father's Day. This is for the dads. What other?
Also,
it's Elastigirl, by the way. It's Elastigirl.
Elastigirl's a great one, yeah.
Bad. I know this is so bad.
Bad in a good way.
Yeah, I know this is so off topic. We'll just kind of talk about Dexter. I had the realization a month ago. Why the hell does he have an accent? Get out of my laboratory, DD. Why does he talk like that?
That's a great question.
Maybe it's adopted.
What
I didn't
other-
explore that enough.
Oh,
That would explain why he didn't have a dad.
No.
No.
The dad from Phineas and Ferb. British. Kind of just stays out of the way.
So what's your all-time favorite cartoon dad?
Favorite?
Favorite.
It's a tie. There's two. Either Fred Flintstone or the dad from the Jetsons.
Interesting.
Nemo.
Nemo's dad's good.
Marlon.
Thank you.
Hey, he went to the end of the ocean for his.
Yeah,
son.
that's actually a tremendous one. I didn't even think about movies.
Yeah, I'm going Mufasa.
Oh, but I don't know, kind of abandoned his kid.
He died, bro. What do you mean he
I
abandoned
don't
his
know.
kid?
If you really loved your kid, you stay out of trouble.
He's the king of the jungle, bro.
True. No.
I love Timmy Turner's dad because of his feud with a guy that doesn't even do anything. I think that's so
Stan
funny.
Marsh is a great one.
Yeah.
You got any, Emma?
I'm trying
Randy
to think.
from South Park.
I like Stan from American Dad.
Mm-hmm.
The Rick and Morty dad is a total L.
Yeah.
But
Rick
he's
and
also
Morty
elected.
as a dad, though. Or Rick is a dad.
But he's not a dad. He's a grandpa.
But he's
He's a dad to Beth.
yeah, Beth.
Oh, yeah. He's a shitty dad.
He is a shitty dad, though.
Crazy dad.
Yeah.
Right then.
Crikey.
Wait, did Emma have any?
Can I say SpongeBob's dad?
I was just thinking that. I knew you were going there.
Like,
SpongeBob's dad, the cookie-looking
Mr. Crab,
motherfucker?
honestly. Well, I mean, we could talk about the implications of him having a whale
No,
for a
I
daughter,
have
but he cares for his daughter.
Yeah, wait,
Think about-
don't
no,
get me
hey,
into this
let's
conspiracy,
not
bro.
talk
No,
about
but
that.
think about her.
The whale and crab wars.
Her 16th birthday when he got her that boy band to show up for her birthday. Like, he's a caring dad.
Yeah. He's also a cheapskate.
Yeah, but not when it comes to his daughter. That's actually says a lot. He's such a
No, there's an episode where for like her birthday, she wanted. Yeah, that episode where he got her the boy band, it started off because he got her like the shittiest gift ever because he didn't want to pay money for it.
Yeah.
But didn't he
No,
redeem
I have
it?
another one. Mr. Incredible's.
Mr. Incredible is a great
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually true. We said Miss Incredible. Yeah, yeah.
It's
there's
Elastigirl.
yeah.
Get it right, bro.
Oh, but
What are you
Mr.
doing?
Incredible is just the biggest dub of all time.
He
Is it?
dope.
One of the biggest W's of all time.
Favorite scene from that movie is the car scene where
Yeah.
he's trying to shut the
Yeah.
door.
You know, in New York, a dub means an L.
That's
Well,
stupid.
that's funny because New York sports teams take a lot of fucking L's.
Yeah.
They took a lot of
Took a
dubs,
dub.
apparently. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us, guys.
Yeah, you should follow us at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef. You can follow Shawn DePaz at Shawn_DePaz.
I was gonna get weird with it. Should I just get weird with it?
At a 1-year-old's birthday party. As
No, I was gonna
always.
say.
Go
I
ahead.
was-
Get weird
I was
with
gonna say, Daddy, as always.
it. Oh.
Okay, well,
Bye.
we'll be back on Tuesday with an audio show, but for now, peace.